Good morning. How y'all doing? I just stopped on in here to say, hey, hey. You know what I wanted to share with y'all beautiful people? You know, when I was going through the stage about empty nesting, I didn't realize that that is what I was experiencing. But then I began to do my research. I began to find out that it's a phase of empty nesting, or it is a phase of grieving, or it is a phase of depression. And I was doing some research on all three of those things and more to find out like what was really happening, trying to find out let's get down to the bottom of this, right? And during my research, I began to realize it was one of those categories, which was most likely like the empty nester phase or empty nester syndrome, empty nester feeling, feeling alone, but not alone. So during my time of trying to figure out what was going on in my life and in my feelings and in my heart and everything, there was a time where I did not have my children with me. And between my children and their father, we were visiting, having visiting rights, And to tell you the truth, I really thought that was very, very premature. But nevertheless, it did exist. So during this time, I realized I was going through empty nester phase. I'm like, what in the world? What the world? What the world? And I just stop on in here and I just want to say, it's okay to be in your empty nester phase. It's okay to realize that you don't know exactly what to do or what's the next steps to take to not feel that feeling that comes about, because it is a real feeling. It is a true place. And everyone is not going to understand until they walk on a doorstep of that feeling and that phase in their life. But I just want to stop on in here to tell y'all, you know what? Get you a pen, get you a paper, get you a pencil, get you a drawing or writing utensil, whichever one that might be, and get you a paper, a scrapbook, a notebook, a spiral pad, whatever that is that it may be. Begin to write your things down about the things that you love, the things that you like to do, the things that you love to create, your hobbies, different recreational stuff that you like, and engage in those things. That would begin to feel an unnecessary voided feeling for a short time. And then you would begin to put your things in writing, put your things in photography, put your feelings and put your energy into things that you love doing, that you love and enjoy doing: cooking, writing, scrapbooking. It could be a number of things. And it's only going to be a temporary fix for a long-term issue, because they're going to always be close to you. They'll always be close to your heart, your family, your friend, your fur buddy, whatever that problem or issue was or is. That issue will always be there in your memory, in your mind, in your heart. But there's things that you can do tangibly where your heart and your feelings won't weigh on it as heavy. And this is something I'm not talking about something that I read about, okay? This is something I experienced. It never goes away. It just kind of subsides. And then in the meantime, you have your projects and your your events that you're interested in, and those things that you take place in those. And you realize that you do have something to give for yourself. You do have something to give to yourself. You have something that you owe to yourself. And that is something that is for you. Because that memory will always be there. It's going to always be there. It's not going anywhere. It's going to always be there. But in the meantime, you put your likes and your energy into something that will help you be creative, to move on, to move forward. Because the experience and the memory is going to always be there. But then you find ways that you can adapt to those things.